makes me so happy. I can see them up there in the trees and they're flitting around. There's a lot of birds up there. They're not all red birds, but they sure are chirping and happy and making me happy. But they got my attention, and when I looked up, I saw red birds. And I'm stopped at such a pretty place, I decided to just go ahead and video. See the sun peeping over the barn. Birds all up here in the trees. This is Thanksgiving morning, November the 26th, 2020. And I caught the sunrise this morning on my walk and was continuing on my walk. I've almost made my mile when I get to here. And they just caught my attention. Oh my goodness, they're just flitting everywhere. I don't want to stop watching them. I do better when I move on my walk. When I stop and stand, my knee hurts. Now I moved over and the sun's in my face. So, now that was 2 whines. I didn't mean to whine. I'm thankful that I can walk, and I'm thankful for the sunrise this morning. So, not trying to be whiny. Thankful for the birds singing. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. So much to be thankful for. Oh, and look across the horizon. There's no cars on the road. That's unusual. It's usually a very busy time of the day for traffic, especially truck traffic. Well, I dropped my stick, so I got to bend down and get it before I can proceed on to the creek. Still hearing the birds chirping. But I don't see red ones right now. I don't see cardinals. Not sure what those are, making all the chirping noises. But here we go. Yesterday, while I was talking, finishing up my morning musings, I heard a gunshot. And I stopped in my tracks and actually stopped my video, ended it there. But the story continues today. There was a truck stopped right here at the creek. And I could see the headlights. It sat there for a little while. And then he proceeded on down the road and stopped and talked to me. He said that there was a coyote just standing there close to the road, just standing there looking at him. And he said he was afraid it was rabid. And he knew that I walked here every morning. So he shot it to protect me. Oh, that made my heart feel so good to know that the good Lord was looking after me that way. And that someone that I don't even know was looking out for me that way. And also to know that that animal that I've seen twice from a distance, I couldn't be 100% sure what it was, but Tommy had seen one also that had stopped and looked at him as he drove by one day. That it's gone. And although I didn't let myself be afraid because I knew I was being protected, I still carried the stick with me because Tommy had asked me to start carrying the stick after he saw it. And, and I've even thought about not much. Yesterday I thought about carrying, and I know that's a hot topic. But when you're out here in the country like this, you just don't know for sure. And I lived in the country a lot, well, most of my life. And I remember thinking, you know, snakes primarily. I don't like snakes. And I thought about learning to shoot a gun to protect myself. I still haven't done it. I don't like them. But that's just me. So again, I'm thankful that I was protected. I'm hearing the birds again this morning out here in these trees. Stop for just a minute and regroup. See what I see. I don't know what that is. I don't see it. I have seen a mockingbird out here, and I have seen a woodpecker. I just heard the chirp of a redbird. That may be a mocker. Across the road and see if we can see up here what it is. Don't fall, Mama. Geez whiz. Tried to fall backwards. It's up there in the top of that tree, but I can't tell what it is. See a little movement. Huh. Well, and that just reminded me again that I need to be careful. Because the rocks on the road and trying to walk backwards. I do that from time to time when I'm trying to catch something on my phone. I don't want to fall out here and somebody have to come find me. Yesterday my phone even died. I think I'm going to start carrying my solar charger. I keep forgetting to. Don't have enough pockets for everything I want to carry on my walk. So beautiful and peaceful. I have to decide how far I want to walk this morning. My legs are feeling pretty good right now. I'm not on a real tight schedule. I do have some things I want to do today and tomorrow. We are talking about going out to eat a buffet lunch today, and Heidi said when I told her that, well, that defeats the purpose of us not getting together as a family. Oh, there's two redbirds right there. I don't know if I caught them or not, but they were beautiful. Okay, that encourages me to keep going. See, I'm at my mile marker right here. It's going to be so, they just kept on going. They're active this morning. The birds are happy this morning, moving around. I guess I'm happy moving around this morning too. We're made to move. If we can, we need to. Let's stop at this little tree and see what I see and give me a sip of water. Feel a little thirsty. There's a plane. There's a big mocker up there in that tree. See it? Let's see if I can zero in. I can recognize the mocker. And they're not near as skittish as my redbirds are. Well, I'm still wobbling this morning. I gotta pay attention to what I'm doing. There's my mocker. Or is that a cardinal? I think that was a mom. That's a mama cardinal right there. And one morning as I was walking, there was a cardinal that just seemed to hop along from tree to tree and fence post to fence post and just posed for me. That made me so happy. Well, today I'm thinking about family, thinking about gratitude, family traditions, missing our family glue. You know, Mama loved Thanksgiving, loved getting the family together, and we always prepared the meal together. We laugh about my background as a home economics teacher that I never learned how to make dressing because it was always a group project. I remember chopping, I remember stirring, I remember watching, I remember everything that was going in it, but I'm a recipe girl. I never had a recipe for it till recently because I'm really not crazy about dressing, so I never worried about it. We always had mashed potatoes and ham for meals instead of turkey and dressing, because it just was something I liked better and the kids liked better. But Tommy loves turkey and dressing, so the last 2 years I've managed to find recipes and pretty successfully made him some. I think I did a turkey and dressing one time and chicken and dressing one time. But I still like the ham and mashed potatoes the best. And so do my kids. And that's something most of the grandkids like too. But I was laughing earlier this morning about Jaylee's phone call yesterday. Jaylee called me and said, Nana, I know we're not getting together for Thanksgiving this year, but I sure wish you'd make me some pink stuff. And I said, well, I'm planning on it. Zayden has already asked for Nana's pudding, because that's what he calls pink stuff. And he's there at their house. So one tradition that I will carry today is I'll probably make Tommy a pumpkin pie, 2 traditions, and then make the kids some pink stuff, Nana's pudding. Its new name, because that's what Zayden decided it should be called. And Zayden's the great grandbaby, so pretty cute, Nana's pudding. Kind of confused us when he called it that, because we thought he wanted banana pudding, which is what Heidi makes. But Nana's pudding is the pink stuff. Cherry pie filling and Cool Whip and pineapple. So that's on my agenda for today. I actually even taught Ava to make it. She made it with me last year or the year before, and her mama sent me a message last week saying Ava was hungry for Nana's pink stuff and wanted to know what all went in it. So that's 3 of my babies, the 3 youngest, have gotten used to having that every year, I guess. Nana's pudding, or pink stuff. I think it's also called junkyard salad. I think it's got several names. But I think it's kind of cool passing on family traditions and brings back memories. My daddy loved that pink stuff. He liked it with pecans in it. Of course, I like pecans and everything too. And I didn't even buy any pecans this year. I haven't done much shopping. Tommy's done most of the shopping this year. And I love me some pecans. So between now and Christmas, I'm going to have to find me a deal on some pecans and make pecan pies and fudge with pecans and yummy stuff. Ranger Joe cookies with and without pecans. Peanut brittle. Daddy loved peanut brittle. I just heard one. I don't see them. Oh, here's the birdies. Okay, I said I was going to stop and get a drink of water. I need to do that. Pull over. Not sure how far I'm going to go today. My hand feels like it's going to sleep over this phone. Whew. A little bit further. I'll be at my 1.5 mile mark, and I might turn around there and head back to the house. Make some Nana's pudding. See how Tommy's feeling, if he wants to stay home or drive to Fairfield for that buffet. I thought if we went early, there wouldn't be very many people there, but of course everybody else may be thinking that too. Well, I'm very thankful for my family, thankful for family traditions, thankful for sunrises, another day to give thanks, another day to move my body and celebrate that I can, and get in 3 miles. Yay! And another video. See what happens to these videos. My phone's getting full. I'm going to have to start downloading them. See if they're worthy of a YouTube channel. I'd kind of like to save them that way. But we'll see. When I get to the end of these rushes right here, that's my 1.5 mile mark I have figured out. Now, the other day I went past that hill, then up another hill, and actually saw the stop sign at the end of this road, which is going to be my goal for 2021, to try to do that as many days as I can. This gets easier and easier, so I figure that shouldn't be too hard. I'm in a walking group where there's a lady that walks 6 miles every day. I'm like, what? Here I'm shooting for 5, 4 at least. Here's my 3. Scaring the cows. Won't go far enough to see my horse this morning. But here's what I do see. Beautiful morning. Haven't had any traffic at all. And I'm going to sign off on this beautiful, thankful Thursday. Thanksgiving Day 2020, November the 26th. Grateful, thankful, and blessed. God bless. Bye.